All right, this should actually be working now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's silly pie-based live stream. Based on dares from Twitter, I have to make a game about pies that involves dice today, and here we are. um, so Kate will be joining us in a few minutes. We're dealing with Skype nonsense, but she'll be on soon. She'll be my co-host for this evening and basically talking to all you folks in chat while I deal with the whole making the game thing. Hopefully the audio is coming through and people can actually hear me, or else I am talking to nothing. And yes, right now I just have the live stream picture up. So we don't have a camera yet. Funny story. Yesterday, my computer died, so I had to go get a new one. And this is the fancy new machine, all set up and running most of the equipment that we have. But the webcam setup and the balancing for that is not up yet. So we just have screen sharing. So today, we are going to be playing in InDesign and the magical world of Paint. Let's see, you can see. I got a new tablet, and that means that I can draw pictures to everybody. Ooh. Oops, I deleted it. I am still learning how to use the tablet. I think I can erase with it too. Nope, that just draws more things. I was going to use Photoshop, but Photoshop was being a pain in the butt. So, let me just delete all this. Boop. This is cool. Oh no, now I have a select thing. I know how to use Microsoft Paint, honest. Hello. I'll write a much smaller hello in the corner. So I have a couple different views where we can see just the doodle window. Hello. This is where I'm going to be doodling out ideas. I want a brush. That's better. Now I have a brush. Yes. So this is the epitome of technology here. So if you're unfamiliar with the Adobe Suite, InDesign is usually the thing that people use for laying out text, but it is also very, very useful for prototyping board games and card games. It is the primary thing we use when prototyping, and also it's the final step between us and the factory. So I'm not really going to teach people how to use InDesign today, but if you're curious what I'm using to do the stuff that I'm doing, that's what I'm using. Like I said, I would rather be using Photoshop for the drawing pictures to everybody part of things, but for some reason XSplit does not like Photoshop. But what I'm going to do here is, since I have this nice tablet I can draw on, instead of sketching out my ideas on paper, I'm going to sketch them out on the tablet here and switch back and forth between InDesign and the tablet as we make this game. So, game about pies and dice rolling and things. So we are starting out with the one deck dungeon set. So the idea here is that this is going to be a game that you can play with the 30 dice from one deck dungeon and a simple printout to put the dice on or cross things out on. So 30 dice. We have 8 red or 8 pink, 8 blue, 8 yellow, and 6 black. And these are all normal 6-sided dice. Oh, okay, so maybe we can get Kate to connect now. Let me get her in a minute. Just checking in with her. I'm making sure she knows she's going to be audio hut as soon as she connects. Doot. Okay. Oh, that might have just blown up the whole thing. It's okay, XSplit. You don't mind having a Skype window in here, right? Hello?
Hello. Hey, banana fans.
Hello. I think you're coming through. Yes, you are.
I am coming through.
You are coming through.
Woohoo!
So let me screen share the thing to you, Kate.
Excellent.
Maybe you can see a nice picture of me drawing random stuff in Paint.
I can. I'm also monitoring chat so I can see it live too.
Great. So now you are in the same position everybody else. So as noted, we're using the 30 dice from One Deck Dungeon to make a game about pies. I'm going to draw a pie.
Pie.
Fail at drawing a pie.
Pie failure.
This is an amazing pie. The pie
It looks so
has
delicious.
radial lines like a spider. This is actually a spider pie.
Spider pie. Spider pie. Does whatever a spider pie can.
Anybody coming into the Twitch stream at this moment is wondering what the hell is going on.
We are
Welcome
making
aboard.
radioactive spider pies.
Radioactive, yes. Let me get the nuclear symbol in there. I love having a tablet. Radioactive spider pie. There you go. Congratulations. There's your game name. Everyone can go home now.
A spleeter.
Spleeter.
Or is that a speeder?
Yes. So, the person in
Spider!
question...
Oh, I get it. Here I am being too clever.
What?
Okay. Oh, Cho the Best Seeker has the pun of the night so far.
Yes, that is a winner.
Peter. LOL.
Anyways, so the inspiration for the Dare was about the games like Quicks or Yahtzee or any of those games where you roll some dice and you mark something off on a card and you're trying to score points, and it's meant to be a simple game that's fun, easy to play. So, in addition, it has to be about pies. So this is a pie-based game with dice. It is Dice Pie, or as we call it on Twitter, Rolling Pin, because rolling the dice. I know, we're amazing here. For those of you who don't know, this is actually how most of our games get made. Somebody thinks of a stupid title, and then game.
Like magic.
Whoosh.
And no other work goes into it at all.
None.
Just like that.
This tablet thing's pretty cool. I like it. So I invested in a Cintiq a few weeks ago, and it's fancy, so I can actually see what I'm drawing as I'm drawing it. Anyways, so I think we're going to go for something simple. We're going to go for a 2-player game, because that is the simplest thing to do. And the idea I had that I was thinking about earlier was for something where you've got this sort of card in front of you, and it's got a few different types of pie you can make. You can make a pie with 3 dice. You can make a pie with 4 dice. These boxes are spaces for dice. Or you can make a pie with 5 dice, which is almost too much pie.
More pie than we can handle.
Yes. These are pies. So my idea was, you're going to have some fun. I'm going to use some authentic dice rolling sound effect, because those are literally the dice on the table. And while you cannot actually see me place the dice onto the tablet, that's what I'm doing. So my idea was to take the idea from the games like Quicks, where you take turns around the table rolling dice, and then the player whose current turn it is gets to do a big thing with the dice, and everybody else gets to do a small thing. I think that's a fun concept. I don't want to copy it exactly, but I wanted to have a gameplay that was a little bit inspired by it. So that's where we started. So we have 4 colors of dice in One Deck Dungeon: the black dice, the yellow dice, the blue dice, and the pink dice. And what I was thinking is the 3 colors of dice just happen to be the same colors of dice as you find. So the same colors as the cards in Save the Cupcake. So I've already got some fantastic art assets here, which I was totally ready to show, and it got kicked out. Where the yellow cards are bananas, the pink dice are strawberries, and the blue dice are blueberries. And
yes,
I'm going to open these now, and it's going to cooperate. Maybe add screen. Hey, it's a blueberry.
Hey, blueberry.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Blueberry. So I have a blueberry, we have a strawberry, and we have a banana.
Banana.
So it's going to use these art assets in our simple little prototype once we get over to InDesign. But anyways, first we've got this board of pies we need to fill out. So I was thinking, what rules do you have for putting these ingredients into a pie? No, it's obviously not an Asmodee game without bananas. We have to have bananas. Bananas are key constituency in all of our stuff.
Essential.
So I was thinking a pie needs to either be all dice are the same color, but they're different numbers, or all dice are the same number. It doesn't matter what color they are. So you make a pie out of 5 6s, or you can make a pie out of 4 strawberries, but they have to be like 1 2 3 4 or 2 4 6 3.
If we're going with an art connection of ingredient to color of dice,
yes,
then perhaps all the same color would be good for creating a pie of one type, and then the number value then determines either the quality of the pie or the size or how many, maybe you just add it up and you can decide if you want a large number of small pies or lower quality pies, or a smaller number.
Yes. So yes, I agree. Which brings us to the top half of the card, which, oh man, you're a brush again. Be a brush. Doot. Where you're actually entering point values or something for your pies. So think of a game like Yahtzee, where you roll your dice.
Yes.
And then you roll your dice again, and then you roll a couple dice again. And you have to decide which slot to put your numbers into. So maybe there are different slots that some pies can fill and other pies can fill better. So you might want to hold out for the amazing spider pie plus raspberry. Strawberry. Banana. That's the
banana cream pie.
It's almost an N and an A. I can write. This is classy stuff here.
High quality graphics all up in this game.
Black dice with a spider pie. Worst pie.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, pies. So part of the decision you're making is sort of a press your luck decision. And one of the greatest ways to get a little bit more agency into a simple game is to include a risk mechanic. Because then you are putting the complexity into the player's head of, do I want to do this or not, instead of, do I understand the set of rules or not? And if we're trying to make a very, very simple game, which is what this pie game wants to be, that is, I think, the way to do it. So we need to figure out what the proper valuation of these pies is. Maybe it's the case that you can only make so many 3 pies, so many 4 pies, and so many... Oops. That's not what I expected to happen. It just ran away. I'm going to erase all this. Burp. Yes. That is the thing that I'm trying to figure out. The mechanic that I do like that I was thinking of is you're going to have... so you've got 8 of each color of dice. And on your board, you've got 12 slots, which 24 dice divided by 2 is 12. So roughly, the two players are going to have half the dice, and that works out. And that's why I picked 3, 4, 5. Including the black dice, which I think could be used to figure out what you're getting. Anyways, the idea I had was that one player rolls the 3 black dice. I have chosen a 2, a 4, and a 5. And there's a pile of dice over here. And what I get to choose as the rolling die player is 3 dice to make as a 2, a 4, and a 5. I've chosen a blue 2, a yellow 4, and a yellow 5. What my opponent is going to get to do is take one of those dice, and I'm going to get the other 2. So it's a pie game about cake cutting and choosing which half to get. Aha, it is a pie
or
cake
pie
game.
slicing.
Yes, it's a pie slicing game.
Pie
about
slicing.
cake. Anyways, I like that mechanic a lot because if you do it 8 times? 8 times. Yes, if you do it 8 times, both players will get 12 dice, thus filling up their entire set of pies. So, what we have to do at that point is figure out what makes pies worth points. And that is where the colors and the numbers and things come into play.
Yes.
So if we have different check marks up here for Oh, I don't want a pencil, I want a brush. If we have different check marks for, like, banana pie and blueberry pie, both of which start with B, good work. Burp, burp, burp. Then, you could be going for trying to check off all the things first. Or maybe a pie that's of value at least 20. So that could be fun. And I think that would be a good, simple little game. With the idea being that at the end of each round, you'd score your pies somehow, and then all the dice go back to the middle, and you do that like a couple times, and that's a game.
Right. I think that's... keeping it simple is obviously the best
Yes.
way forward.
What?
Don't try and complicate pie.
Important, difficult pie. So this pie is going to be the integral of pi... That's not a pi, that's a 0. 8 pi x dx. So we're doing calculus now from...
It's Calculus Hour on the Asmati Games channel.
Yes.
Playing calculus.
If you've just gotten here, you're in for math. Math is the common denominator. Too complicated. Nope. That's very satisfying to cross things out. I'm just going to have fun with my tablet here, and you guys can all just sort of watch me have fun with my tablet. And
we've got a woot woot for calculus in the chat.
Yes. Those math people know what's up. Oh, there we go. Good job, Nyabari. You've won the pun game for the minute.
Oh
no.
Banana fans have the best puns.
Ugh. All right. So at this point, we're going to go over into the magical land of InDesign and relegate our beautiful drawing to the corner. Somebody has messaged me. Oh, good, I can overlay this without it breaking. Yay. Good job, things. You did it.
Hey, things!
It's an InDesign. Okay. So, obviously you don't have to InDesign the dice. The dice are just dice. I'm sorry for crossing out the integral. Wouldn't want the gameplay to be derivative.
But I came here to see dice.
No. Alright, so I'm going to make... So what we're going to create here is the player mat. And I'm going to naively start it at 5 by 7. Because I think that will work. And if it doesn't work, then we will have to
FYI, just so chat knows, you guys are just a little bit behind where we are, so we might catch your jokes a few seconds or
yes,
as
yes.
much as a minute after. So sometimes we might not get them in
That's
time.
okay. So let's just make this huge. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. So right now we only need the pi area of the diagram. Okay, so here's an InDesign window. It is a 5-inch tall by 7-inch wide thing. The thing I'm going to start with, because this is the most important, is the dice boxes. And since these dice are 12 millimeter dice, I'm going to make the dice boxes slightly larger because fitting it in exactly the right size is impossible. So these are going to be 14 millimeter by 14 millimeter dice boxes. Oh, that's really big. Okay.
No.
That's using up a lot of our real estate. Because when I draw it stupidly in Paint, I can make them whatever size I want. When I draw them here, I have to actually make them the right size for the dice, because otherwise the game will fail to function. So I'm just... Nope. Try again. There we go. I could lay these out neater. That sounds like a problem for future Alana. Not my problem. This 5 pi is going to be pretty messed up. I don't know how we're going to do a pie with 5 dice in it. That sounds impossible. Well, it's going to be a big pie. I gotta put a circle around these things. Okay, so I'm making all of our dice boxes. Now we have a 3, a 4, and a 5. Let's make some circles here. This is prototyping 101. Welcome aboard. Oh, that kind of works.
Such glamour.
Womp. We have pi, second pi, and womp.
And womp.
You're a pi still. We'll just pretend that this works. Meanwhile, Alana, if you're watching, I'm sorry. You're going to
That's a cute idea. To use a... There's a suggestion in chat to use a cross-section of the pie so that you, instead of circles.
That could work.
As an alternate.
That is a smart plan for future Alana. But for right now, we're just going to do this. Yeah, no,
We'll make sure she watches the stream.
Yeah, right. I think she is playing Final Fantasy 15 and is blissfully unaware of our nonsense. As she should be. So we're going to label these pi, and that is the wrong font. Get out of here. Myriad pi. Oh, what do I do? Center you, text, there we go. Do. Yes. So we have named them Pi, and Pi.
Pie.
Lots of pie. Okay, so we have our base mechanic down, which is roll 3 dice. And you are again in Minion. Get out.
That's the Cho, that would be the expansion. Future expansion sets. Woohoo!
Okay, so the basic mechanics of the game are up there. On your turn, you roll 3 black dice. So I get 1, 4, 5. I have this pool of 24 dice. I can say, you know what? I want all 3 of these to be blue. I choose a blue 1, a blue 4, and a blue 5. And I put them out in front of me and my opponent. And my opponent gets to take 1 die. Kate, would you like the blue 1, the blue 4, or the blue 5?
I will take the blue 4.
Wow, you're good at this game. I took the other 2. And then I get to place them on my sheet, you get to place yours on your sheet, and that means something has happened. I'm going to simulate this by... Oh wait, I'm not in the tablet anymore. I can't draw a 4. No.
No.
Oh well, whatever. So, pretending that means that I have dice in places. So, the question now we have to answer is, why are we doing this? What are these pies worth at the end? What are we trying to do? And this is an excellent question.
I have a feeling once we answer that question, so much of this game will be resolved.
After we answer this question, that's pretty much it. We might be done. Okay. Time to go back to Doodling Land. I think
all your problems can be solved by doodling.
I think it's time to clear out Doodling Land. Womp. Sorry, Doodles. You're out. Okay, so the things we have to work with are the colors of the dice, the numbers of the dice, and the size of the pie. And remember, our goal here is to make some sort of checklist on our card where you're going to check off things that you've accomplished with a pie, or write in numbers. Actually, sorry. You're more accurately, you're going to write in number values for a pie into the slots. What would be fun? So let's say, I think like 3 rounds of this is probably a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice number.
So you'll make 9 pies. 9 pies is good pies.
Oh, that's so nice.
9
You can make it for each kind. That sounds like a lot of tasty pie.
That's a triangle. How is screen sharing still working properly for Skype? Can you still see what's going on?
I can still see what's going on, absolutely.
Okay, good. This is, of course, the test for Thursday night when we actually do a real live stream of teaching how to play One Deck Dungeon, which will not be pie related at all.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get my video camera in there as well.
Yes, and ours, because that is way more important. Because
nah.
Okay, so we're going to make 9 pies. These pies are going to be various things. Maybe it's the case that you can put any die anywhere, but only certain things are going to result in a usable pie.
So like only certain number combinations depending on the pie.
Or colors, or like...
Or colors.
Like if each of the slots has some sort of thing. Like maybe there are like 10 slots and you theoretically want to fill in 9 things. Did it freeze? I don't think it froze. I think we're just talking right now.
It may have.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
On my share screen.
Did the squiggle show up?
Give it a couple seconds.
No, the squiggle showed up.
Squiggle showed up.
Squiggle. I'm going to undo the squiggle.
It did not freeze. We are just talking more than sketching.
Alright, so let's say we have like 10 places for pies. And let's say these ones have to be all banana. These ones have to be all blueberry. That's the symbol for blueberry. And these ones have to be all strawberry, which is a heart, and actually looks like a turnip. Good. This is
Well done.
and this one has to have all three, and this one is any.
So that's the wild card, as it were.
Yeah. So cards that have the pie menu. Yeah, that could certainly work if we push this out to more than just a score sheet. For right now, this first instance of the print and play needs to be playable with just one sheet of paper printed. So basically, you'd print this two copies of this, cut the paper in half, and that would be the play mat for the two players, which you'd write on and then discard after use. If the game is fun, it would totally make sense to expand it to have things like cards that could vary up the pie menu, and we could go from there. A lot of the time, this is what happens when we make a ridiculous or stupid prototype. We're like, this simple idea has merit. Let's see what we can do beyond that to make it better. So, yes, that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, so we have these 5 categories for what you can do with it. And then probably we would want 2 different ways to score. So maybe, maybe just add up dice. Or, 5 times diff numbers. So, for example, if we had a pie that was, I'm going to use color, a red 4, a blue 3, and a yellow 1, this is all 3. So it could be 8 points for the adding up the die over here, or it could be 15 points here for having 5 times the number of different numbers you have. Does that make sense? Yes. No. You're eating pie.
I'm eating pie. The answer is I'm eating pie. Actually, I was eating a banana.
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 So once you've created your 3 pies, your task is to put those points into different places.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have created pies that overlap with your previous pies, you have wasted a pie and are a terrible person. The worst. So pies would then vary in value from like 10 to 25. Yeah, this is let's make that oh, you're yellow now. How about an eraser? 4 does sound better now that we have thought about it for a second. 4 times number of different numbers. And so with that, we have a functional game. We did it.
Yay! Good work, everyone.
All right, let's go back into InDesign and finish this thing.
Yeah, and we may decide after playing it that the 4 times or the 5 times is a bit too abstract, but for now it's a placeholder.
Yeah, I'm okay with changing up the scoring things. What else could we do besides adding up the dice? So the one thing I want to avoid is low dice are always bad, high dice are always good.
Right.
And that's why the different ones are more interesting. Boop, boop, boop.
The challenge I'm finding is keeping it simple, because you can go to a you can go to a Yahtzee place where different combinations are worth a higher point value, regardless of the dice numbers that are in them.
So maybe it's either add up the dice or a straight 15.
Oh, okay.
But they have to be all different.
Hey, Crit, welcome.
Hello.
Crit Camp.
So, so anything can go in this top half. So whatever stuff you have, as long as it's the right color, it can go in the top half. You can get 15 for pies in the bottom half, but you can only do something there if all the dice are different. So you have to have a 1, 2, 3 or a 1, 5, 6, or for the 5 pie, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sort
5.
of like a Full House type of.
Yeah. Or we go with 3 columns. If we had a third, or sorry, pie, you have been overwritten. Womp. Or we could do something else with a mysterious third requirement. Just different numbers. All different number. I should clarify that. What would a good third... So you can add up the dice, or you can get a flat 15 for everything will all be different, or... something? I guess if they were all the same... Feels like we're kind of tapping the same well, though, if we do same and different in a row.
So the all different numbers is the final total in the column, correct? Or is that just all different numbers as far as the dice rolls are concerned?
All different numbers is the requirement for putting a pie into that row.
Okay.
You have to have a pie with all different numbers to do that one.
Great.
And yeah, I guess because if we do the third one, we could cross out the 5th column, and then we'd have 12 slots. You could do 4 rounds, but I think I like the 10 slots for. So let's stick with this for their first prototype, and maybe it will be amazing. Maybe it will be terrible. I don't know.
We don't know.
That's what happens. It's the thing. All right, you're going away. What to window?
Yeah.
And
for those of you who've never done this before, some of you probably have, which is why you're here, because you're like, I love this stuff. But there's an element of trying not to be precious about what we make, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Shrug. And you just have to try and find something different. But it's also worth flinging stuff at the wall like spaghetti to see what sticks.
Pies. Okay, so we want score sheet. I want rectangle frame tool. Wait, how do I want to do this? Oh no! Come back. That's probably too big.
Yes,
Okay.
that's degrees Fahrenheit, show.
Yes.
425 degrees Celsius
Melt
would
your
incinerate
oven.
them. Oh, and I think what we determined was we liked just the number of dice rolls. So it's just a matter of balancing out the number of times we're able to score.
Mm-hmm. Making a grid.
Making a grid, making a grid.
Do, 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 Do 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 do.
InDesign, our BFF, or
It's
your
true.
BFF. I'm just sitting here making a pie.
Making a pie.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
crocheting a little pie,
That's
friend,
right.
which
Okay.
is already
Here's our score
oblong.
sheet. So the top row would be total value of all dice in pie. The bottom row would be oh 0.
Aww.
And now we're going to place the images from the cupcake cards. Do, do, do. All right, you're going to be huge.
Woohoo! Let's downsize that.
That is still way too big. Blueberry? Strawberry? Nope. Banana. So I'm going to relink these. Oh no, I have to go and do it again. Look at you. You're a cupcake now. Oh,
That's
look
got
at
to be
those
confusing
glorious
for a
pictures.
pie.
Alana really kicked butt with these images. They are adorable.
Cutest
Alright, I
fruits
think
that
these
have
also need
fruited.
to be a teeny bit smaller. Nope, that's bigger.
The other smaller.
To 90%. And then let's give these all lovely octagonal corners. That's the wrong right. And you need some lovely heavy black stroke on the outside. There we go. Oh my goodness, these are so beautiful. And then we're going to need all 3 of them. Oh, they could be a little bit bigger. Transform again. And then a nice thing for any.
Some of the other things you're clicking on don't show up in the stream floating tool windows, maybe.
What's happening?
Apparently some of the things, the drop-down menus and such don't show up in the stream.
Yeah, XSplit is kind of funny with the Adobe Suite. It does not like sharing some of these things, which is very strange. I did not have this problem with the previous computer. I don't know if it's a video card issue or not. Meh. It's a mystery.
Oh, sweet mystery of life.
So anyways, we now have a functional prototype. That's pretty amazing. I'm going to save this into a new folder called Rolling Pin, a pie adventure.
Best names.
A pie adventure involving diced fruits.
Oh.
Oh, this is the best stuff possible. Aren't you glad you're here?
I am thrilled to be here.
I did not actually save the file. I just made a folder. Oh, I saved it as an untitled one. That's good. Good. That's. I did actually save it. Okay. Do. So now
Oh, the puns are just on fire
we're on top of everything.
in chat.
Do.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonoma Last. This would be a good Thanksgiving game, which I don't know.
We're a little late.
We could play it at other holidays that involve pie.
Every holiday is pie.
Release on Pie Day.
Oh, so the discussion of black dice versus colored dice, and I'll go over the rules in a second when we make that. We're using the 30 dice from One Deck Dungeon, which is 8 each of red, yellow, and blue, and 6 black, even though we're only using 3 of the black dice. So that's where we came from for this idea. So anyways, this is the actual printout.
Mm-hmm. And Crit Camp, this is going to be a print to play. So you would print it, and then we would test it out in a physical prototype.
Yes. We will add in a second page, then we will detail the rules. We have 8 minutes left in our hour of Iron Chef game design. What did I say? A diced fruit. Rolling Tin, a diced fruit pie adventure. There we go. I'm going to make this bigger so you can actually read it.
Print and play on pies. P cubed.
What's that?
Oh, we're just laughing it up in the chat. MBD.
Okay. Future medium. Why, that's the dice in the set of One Deck Dungeon.
Objective 5.
One score sheet printout per player. And a friend. All right, this is some A+, A+ rules writing here. Oh. Choose a start player.
Joe, I think Carl would be responsible for the game where pies fall from the sky.
Yes. Pie fall.
Pie fall.
On your turn, you will roll 3 black dice. You will then...
have a very warm cat sitting behind me. Hi, baby. Pyrotel 3. Oh, Cho, that will never come out.
What? Oh, Pyrotel 3, yeah.
In our dreams. But we wouldn't actually be able to have pie, would we?
Pie die slots.
Pie is a lie.
Oh, this is great.
Sweetie, do you want to meow into the microphone so everyone can see, can hear you?
Kitty time.
Yeah, she decided to nap right behind me on my chair, and then when I moved, went, "Oh, you're alert," and came to sit in my lap and generally disrupt everything, like cats do. This is the most exciting part of the development, is writing out the rules. Yep. Hi-ho, the glamorous life.
All right. All right, we did it. 10 o'clock. We completed the game. Make a PDF. I'm going to put out this PDF.
That sounds like a personal problem, Neobari.
All right, high quality print. I don't have an FTP program.
Oh no! New computer problems.
Gotta download FileZilla really quick. That's not right.
So, Chris, it's correct that we won't score one of the pies because we're only making 9, correct?
There
So we
are
won't
10 slots, so you might... Yeah, one scoring slot will be
one
empty.
scoring slot will be
Yes.
left empty. Yes.
Um,
So there's the answer to your question, holistic developer.
yes.
For now,
For now.
that is the way the mechanics work.
Alright, I'm going to install FileZilla, and then I'm going to upload this to the server.
Well, you actually completed the game in an hour, so the uploading part technically doesn't count.
It's true. I'm going to throw this over here. There we go. I'm putting this up because I have to do things like enter my FTP password, and, oh my god, what is going on?
Time for the super secret part of the development.
I don't think Kate can hear the music, but there is music.
No, because I've got the Twitch volume all the way down.
Right. Oh, that's good, because if you don't, then we'll have a terrible echo.
I would be so confused if I did. I'm hearing voices and echoes.
Okay. Yes. Hey, it connected. Good.
Hooray!
Alright, now with that out of the way, I can actually... Did I actually export the PDF? Maybe? I know what's going on with my computer. Yeah, in fact, I can't. Alright, games, rolling pin. Aha. Okay. We'll go back to... No? Well, now I might have crashed the stream. Can you still hear me, Kate?
I can still hear you, and the live stream is a bit behind, so...
Mm-hmm. Yep, that crashed XSplit. A little bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I got it back.
Okay.
Oh, that's the entire window. We should not do that. There we go. Okay, I uncrashed it.
Oh, they could hear us at least.
Oh, yeah, no, it was not that crashed. It was just, annoying. Okay, so... What? Oh, what a pain in the butt. Wow, it really does not, like... To enjoy this big black screen of death. I'm gonna have to figure out why it does not like certain windows. Because it really doesn't. Anyways, so, I'm gonna post a link in the chat. There is the PDF of our amazing game.
Yay! PDF.
So, you can download this PDF and print it out and play Rolling Pin, a Diced Fruit Pie adventure.
Woohoo! And just like that, we have a game.
It's what happened. That happened. Here we are.
Well done, everyone.
Yay! We did it.
I don't know what the collective name for pies would be.
Oh,
The fairy artwork
yes.
holistic developer is from a game that is still in development called Consequential. That is Kalyana Asmati, who is the narrator slash sort of guide in the in that game.
Yes, she's also our mascot. And she's cool.
She is also our mascot.
Things happened in places. There we go. Alright, so so Thursday night we will be doing a full teaching festival of One Deck Dungeon. And what is she sending mixed signals about? Sneaky Kalyana. So we will be doing a full teaching full teaching live stream of One Deck Dungeon, and a couple sample games probably, time permitting. But thank you all for joining us this evening, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have fun playing Rolling Pin.